Have you ever been told to slow down when you eat? Maybe your parents said it, or you heard it on some health show. But what if I told you that the speed at which you chew your food could actually help you lose weight? Sounds a bit wild, right? Like, how can something as small as chewing longer possibly make a real difference? Well, buckle up, because what we're about to explore might actually change the way you eat. Forever. Let's just start with something most of us know but don't always think about. When we eat, it takes time for our brain to realize we're full. There's actually a delay, about 15 to 20 minutes, between when your stomach is satisfied and when your brain gets the message to stop eating. And if you're a fast eater, you're basically flying past that full eat signal and possibly ending up stuffed without even realizing it. Now, imagine if chewing more slowly could help your brain catch up to your stomach. That's exactly what some researchers are starting to believe. Studies suggest that when people chew their food longer, like actually chew it, not just rush through it, they tend to eat less overall. And that's not just because they're bored of chewing. It turns out there's real science behind it. Chewing isn't just about breaking down food. It's also the start of digestion. The enzymes in your saliva begin working on the food before it even hits your stomach. The longer you chew, the more you activate this process, which makes it easier for your body to absorb nutrients and feel satisfied sooner. Kind of like getting a head start in a race, your body doesn't have to work as hard later because you already gave it a boost. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When researchers looked at groups of people who chewed each bite of food 30 to 40 times instead of the usual 10 or 12, they found those people actually consumed fewer calories during their meals. And no, they weren't eating boring salads or flavorless rice cakes, just regular meals. The difference? They were more mindful about how they were eating, not just what they were eating. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you're eating a cheeseburger. If you chew it 10 times per bite, you're probably done in a few minutes and already looking for fries. But if you slow down and chew it 30 times per bite, you're really tasting it. You're noticing textures, flavors, how the cheese melts. It's actually a better experience. And guess what? That slower pace gives your brain more time to register that I'm getting full signal, which means you might stop before you feel like exploding. Some people even say that chewing longer makes their meals feel more satisfying, like they enjoy their food more. And when you enjoy food, you tend to crave less junk afterward. That's a pretty cool side effect if you ask me. Now, I know what you might be thinking. So, if I just chew my food like 50 times every bite, I'll be skinny in a week? Not exactly. Chewing more isn't some magic trick that replaces healthy habits. It's more like a secret weapon. Something small that works with other habits like eating balanced meals, staying active, and drinking enough water. But here's where it gets a bit deeper. Chewing more also slows down your eating, which can make meals more intentional. And that's a big deal. Think about how many times you've eaten in front of the TV, barely noticing what's going into your mouth. When you chew more, you kind of force yourself to be present, to actually experience what you're eating. That mindfulness can seriously change how you feel about food. There's also some evidence that chewing more affects your hormones. Yeah, hormones. The ones that tell your body when to eat, when to stop, and how much fat to store. One study found that people who chewed more had lower levels of ghrelin. That's the hormone that makes you feel hungry. Lower ghrelin, chuchas, less hunger, ichu, you guessed it, potentially eating less. And get this, some people even burn slightly more calories when they chew longer. It's not a ton, but hey, every little bit counts, right? So, what does all this mean for you? Should you start counting your chews like you're counting steps? Not necessarily. You don't need to carry around a chewometer. But next time you sit down to eat, just try slowing it down. Take smaller bites. Put your fork down between bites. Actually, chew your food like you're trying to taste it, not like you're in a race to finish it. Because here is the thing. Losing weight and keeping it off isn't about drastic diets or extreme routines. It's about small changes that add up over time. And chewing more? That's a simple change anyone can make. No gym membership required. No fancy apps. Just your mouth, your brain, and your plate. So the next time someone tells you to slow down when you eat, maybe take their advice. Not just because it's polite, but because it might actually help you feel better, eat smarter, and yeah, maybe even lose a little weight in the process. And that cheeseburger? It's not going anywhere. Take your time.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.